Hey guys, it's Cassette, and today we are going to do Noblegarden Achievements. Woohoo! I guess to start off, basically the whole premise of this holiday is collecting brightly colored eggs. You know, Easter, Noblegarden, no similarities at all there. But the quests that you need to pick up and the eggs that you need to find are in the starting areas of both Horde and Alliance. So if you're Alliance, it would be in Azure Watch, Dolinar, Goldshire, and Karanos, which is pretty sure it's the Draenei starting area. Anyway, for Horde, you do Bloodhoof Village, Brill, Falconwing Square, and Razor Hill. If you want more eggs, I would suggest going to the less populated starting zones. So for Horde, probably Falconwing would be really isolated since no one really goes to Silvermoon, and for Alliance, I would probably guess go to Karanos or whatever the Draenei starting area is. So, to start it off, every egg that you pick up or loot off the ground contains either a shell fragment or a Noblegarden chocolate. And you can do two things with the chocolate. You can either eat it for achievement. You need both achievements to get the meta achievement, which is both 50 and 100, I believe. I'll have to check on the first one, but basically you're going to have to end up eating 100 eggs to get both achievements. It's like the holiday currency. So there are a variety of things you can buy this holiday, starting from an egg that you can place yourself, which is needed for an achievement, a blossoming branch, which you could use for another achievement, but all it does is put a rabbit costume on somebody. Spring flowers, which puts rabbit ears on somebody, and then tuxedo shirt, tuxedo pants, just your run-of-the-mill achievement items. Other than that, you got tuxedo stuff, dress stuff, achievement, fodder basically. A spring circlet, which is basically a permanent helm that's bunny ears, which is kind of funny. Spring rabbit's foot, which is the pet, which costs 100. It's the most expensive thing you can buy, other than the tome of polymorph that mages can get that allow them to polymorph people into rabbits, which is cute. So adding everything up, if you want to buy everything, if you want all the achievements, and if you want to complete the quests, you're going to need a total of 475 chocolates, which basically means 475 looted eggs. Now, you could get lucky and you could loot any of the items that you can get from the vendor from an egg, but it is a very low drop rate. I will say, though, that in my 15 minutes of grinding eggs, I already got a blossoming branch and tuxedo pants. So, the drop rate may be low, but in your 470 eggs, you might find something like so that you don't need to spend chocolate on. Anyway, the achievements for this, obviously the meta achievement counts towards what a long strange trip it's been. First one, we're just going to powerhouse through these because I don't want this to be a very long video. Blushing Bride, which is basically you have somebody wearing an elegant dress and another person wearing a white tuxedo shirt and tuxedo pants, and they do a slash kiss and you get the achievement. Bam. It does not matter the sex of who's wearing the dress and who's wearing the pants. So there we go. For Chocolate Lover, you have to eat 25 Noblegarden chocolates. I think I said earlier 20. It's 25. Chocoholic, you have to eat 100 Noblegarden chocolates. So yeah, simple. Desert Rose, for this achievement, you have to get spring robes, which you buy from the vendor, and you can either get it from the vendor or from the eggs, and just equip it, and then use the use ability, and the use ability plants a flower, and then you just go to Badlands, Desolate, Syphilis, Tannerus, and Thousand Needles, and plant a flower, and you get the achievement. The next one's called Dressed for the Occasion, and is not required for the meta achievement. Basically, it's just a random achievement that you get looting spring robes from a brightly colored egg. The hardest achievement in the entire list is called Hard Boiled. Basically, you have to be turned into a bunny. There are different ways to be turned into a bunny, but you need to be turned into a bunny, go to Unguro Crater, and then, while morphed into a rabbit, lay an egg into a hot spring. So there are two ways to do this. One of them is the antisocial way, and the other one is the either I want to pay a lot of gold to some random jerk in trade chat, or I've got a lot of guildies who are interested in achievements way. So first way is you get transformed into a rabbit, You hearth to Dalaran. Once hearth to Dalaran, you take the portal to Caverns of Times. It's in the Violet Citadel. Run across Tanarus. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing. To Ungoro Crater, and pray that you don't get put in combat, because if you get put in combat, your disguise will break, and you'll have to go all the way back and do it all over again. Now, the easier way is to get the wand that transforms people into bunnies, and find somebody with a wand, go to Ungoro Crater with them, transfer them into a bunny, and then they do the same thing to you. Easy achievement if you've got somebody to do it with. If not, you'll like I spent, I think, 30 minutes trying to getting all the way through without getting in combat, only to lose the disguise with falling damage. So that was cool. Anyway, next one is called I Found One. Super easy. You have to simply loot a brightly colored egg. Next one is called Noblegarden. Basically, you have to hide a Noblegarden egg anywhere in Silvermoon if you're Horde, or Stormwind if you're Alliance. You can buy them for 5 chocolates, or you can loot them from the egg, obviously. Next one is called Shake Your Bunny Maker. Awesome. Basically, for this one, you have to use spring flowers to put bunny ears on a female of each race that is level 18 or higher. It's kind of funny that they changed it to level 18, because I remember in the past achievements where you have to put things on different races, people would just create level 1 alts and just do them all. So they have to be level 18, and the list goes as follow: Blood Elf, Human, Gnome, Orc, Troll, Draenei, Dwarf, Night Elf, Tauren, Undead. So have fun with that. I mean, I don't know why people would make alts. Just camp the Alliance or Horde section in Dalaran for 15 minutes, and you'll probably get all of them. And then the last two are Spring Fling, and you have to obtain the Spring Rabbit's Foot either from the egg or from the vendor, and it's the holiday pet. So basically what you do is you go to each of the 4 starting zones, and you have to find another person with a spring rabbit. So once again, this is really easy if you've got a really supportive and active guild, or if you just pay someone to trade. And just go to the 4 starting zones with the other person that has the rabbit, and after a few seconds, the rabbits will nose each other, and the quote-unquote magic will happen. So, yeah. So, and then the last one is not required for the meta achievement, but it still will count towards your achievement point total, and it's a luck achievement where you discover both the White Tuxedo Shirt and the Black Tuxedo Pants inside the brightly colored egg. Anyway, this is sort of a boring holiday, because basically there's no gear that you can get. There's really nothing aesthetic other than the bunny ears and the pet. There's no mounts. There's no dungeons for you to do. It's basically you just grind eggs and grind eggs and grind eggs. It's kind of boring, but if you want your 310 mount, you should do it just because. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.